Hey Clashers, the first time I saw Super Witches are actively getting used in the top 200 global in Legend League, I was kind of confused. But, well, you can see the graphic is showing it that the top 0.1% or maybe even less percentage are using this strategy. And today I will give you guys a couple of tips and tricks how this strategy is that successful still, even though the last level of Witches was on Town Hall 12, so let's dive into it. And the key with this strategy is to really enable your Flame Flinger. So a lot of people try to bait Flame Flingers with using different techniques. Most of the time it's X-Bows or the Mortar. Well, with Lightnings, you are turning this game into easy mode because you don't care about those because you just use the Lightnings for them. So let's dive and take a look at this base. So the first thing which let's double check. Okay, the first thing which we can see, we are going to Warden Walk over here. Let's use the healers on this side. And then, oh, there is a Tesla. And then we can see as well, this Expo and Mortar are kind of blocking the entry to the to this base with the Flame Flinger. So let's take that out like that. And let's take it out like this. And it's gone. So there's nothing now anymore which is going to protect that Town Hall. We're going to see if there's any more traps versus the Flame Flinger. It seems like a no. So, well, let's just place the Flame Flinger and let him... Okay, that is unfortunate. That's unfortunate. You want to keep the Flame Flinger alive for as long as possible. We already lost quite a lot of hit points, but that should be still fine because now we're using the Witches on the outside. The Flame Flinger is still going to work its way towards that Town Hall, and it should be still looking good for us. So, we still have the Yeti, which we can use to just get a bit of more damage in. Now the next wall break. Okay, the wall break is really interesting, but I think it's actually not too bad. Let's use the Baby Dragon to funnel my king into that compartment. And now we can use the Warden ability to cover all of our troops from the heavy damage of that queen. The cool thing about this strategy, which I like a lot in comparison to the, just to the Super Bowlers, is that, well, the Witches are going to help to take down the Lava Hound, and that's great. At the same time, this one, we see that the Flame Flinger is struggling quite a bit, so we're using the jump, so we're getting behind the Town Hall, which is nice. We still have the Rage, and that's one of the most important things. Try to make sure that the Rage, you do not need to use that too early. That's really, really important that you make that work, because if you use Rage and Warden ability at the same time, that's not the typical way to succeed. That's really not the best thing. Let's use the Royal Gem at the bottom side. And now we can use at any point now the invisibility spell to get that Town Hall, like now. Queen ability though. Okay, we have the Headhunter if we want to use it. Let's do that. And then we can use the Babe Dragon to make sure. And you saw we placed our Flame Flinger into the Tesla. A lot of things did not go to plan. But it's just Super Witches. It's really crazy how powerful they are. And it just does not really get into my head that they're still so strong. I mean, people are asking me on a daily basis, what is the best strategy for this town level, for that town level. Guys, I mean, even on Town Hall 14, Witches are working. Why would anyone play anything else on Town Hall 13 to Town Hall 9 than Witches? Like, there is literally no reason for it to do so. So let's now just make sure that we finish this base. We're not ending in time fail, because that's one of the most problematic things, because the Witches, the Super Witches, had no new level in just quite some time, and that means time can always be an issue. But with separating the Flame Flinger like this, you are generating so much bonus time. So Warden Walk, so far, was always used to combine it with the Lightnings. But instead of combining the Lightnings with the Warden Walk, we're now combining the Flame Flinger with the Lightnings. And this gives the Siege Machine so much power, it's ridiculous. And you saw, we swagged half of the hit points of the Flame Flinger and still easily 3-starred. Okay, let's dive into the second attack and see where we can get the most Flame Flinger value. Again, this time we have to kind of think different, because we cannot get that tunnel with the Flame Flinger, which is a huge deal for our attack overall. So let's identify where we could go in. We could Lightning this Inferno Tower. I think that's looking incredible. Or should we do anything different? That's the big question. I feel like, no, we're doing it a little bit different. We're switching the sides. I will explain in a second why exactly I did that. It's not like that, so we can take down this entire compartment. And then the next cool thing is we can use now, maybe the healers. Stop talking, iTzu. Invisibility spell to save the Warden ability. Okay, I really need to stop talking. But yeah, now the Yeti and the Flameflinger. This is the only purpose of why this Yeti is in this strategy, because you can so nicely tank mortars or anything like that to really make sure that you're having a good support of that Flameflinger. That's in the end the most crucial thing in this strategy, to support the Flameflinger. You can see it's tanked perfectly. It's really, really nice. And this one now, we have to get our push into this top side. And then we need to get our push in from this far left side with the king. So far, things are looking pretty solid. I think we're not going to wait for our wardens to take down the scatter. I think that's just a bit too much. So now let's just go with the witches. Already 2 loons. And then the king in there, like that. Looking good, looking good. And the jump now is going to be really important, because we do not want to get into the town hall poison, right? So that's why we're going to place the jump like this. With that jump, we can still reach the town hall, but we're never going to get into the town hall poison. That's really important in those isolated town hall compartments. And so far, this is looking pretty solid. We have to... Our Flameflinger did not go the best route for us. That's unfortunate, but still, that happens. So we have to deal with it. Still, queen looking good, looking good. We can freeze that now and hope that we're getting quickly into this town hall. We can actually reach the town hall, which makes this even funnier. But hey, warden ability now in just a second, like now. And then we can use the Headhunter to get the enemy king out of the way. So that's looking good as well. Rage, as soon as we engage the Clancaster, I think is a good deal. Like that now. And then we can poison really nicely as well. The Yetis are doing a great job already cleaning things up. We have still the, what is it, the Royal Champ. We can try something. Let's do it like that. Let's tank for the Royal Champ with the Baby Dragon. I think that's really nice. And then we have to see already if we need to do anything else, because we really need to speed things up again. Like, that's really important. Like that. Okay. 1, 2. Wall break, so my troops can go into the next compartment. Outside cleanup, minions behind. Like that. Queen ability still. Let's do that. Royal ability just to clean things up. And that's, again, a nice 3-star for us. It was a bit hectic. I'm sorry. It's not that easy with talking and taking at the same time. But overall, that's how you try to utilize this Flameflinger. It took down, again, so much. And with always using the lightnings for the expo, the only thing you have to do is use all of those small troops and the Yeti to really protect the Flameflinger. Scout for possible Tesla. Tank mortars. Really make sure that you're staying out of range of expos if possible. And that's all the secrets. But let's try it one more time and get one more 3-star. The last one is going to be an anti-3-star base. So that's even, most of the time, that's even more perfect, because you can really get some nice value with those lightnings. So how do we do this? I feel like we could use the lightnings for the expo behind the town hall. That should be possible. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, so let's see if that's going to work. One walk first at the top side with those healers. You do not need Cocoons in the beginning because you have the owl. And we're going to wait a little bit to start with the other troops, because I want to kind of clear things a little bit to see if there's any possible Tesla. No Tesla, that's great. And at the same time, I need to make sure that this time my Warden is not already losing his ability early on, like in the last attack, or like nearly lost the Warden ability. So now the Earthquake to activate the Town Hall as well. And then the lightnings like that. Nice. Okay. So far, so good. Again, we're going to place the Yeti to already clear out a couple of defense over there. And then the Flameflinger. I want to take down the defending Scatter. That would be great. And I need to make sure as well. Oh no, the Clancaster. If the Clancaster is coming out, that would be pretty bad. That would be pretty bad, not gonna lie. Okay, Yeti Mice. They do not lure out the Clancaster, which is good. Warden now has to go down, and then we're starting at the top side. I think, if I remember this base correctly, there's the Testa farm. That, because I think it's a pretty, somewhat well-known base regarding Anti-3, regarding pro matches. Now, lure that queen over. Is there the Testa? Yep, that's exactly what I was kind of expecting. So now like that. Then, hopefully, we're going in and luring out the Clankers, because the siege is not supposed to do off the Clankers. That is not what we want to have. So, now the Headhunter. You can use the Warden ability anytime soon. And then jump just everything into the core. So that's looking already really good. Clancaster should come out any second. There we go. It's a triple super mini Clancaster, which is great because I want to use the Warden ability anyways. Thank you for really like this This clan castle, this versus Smash is so bad. It's incredible. It's so bad. Oh, I forgot to use some test loons. That is not good, to be honest. But yeah, we still have the Flame Flinger, which we can still wall break in, if I remember correctly, with those Yetis. And let's try to raise things up. We have lost already many healers. That's the big problem because, yeah, I did not pay attention with my test loons. Let's turn that invisible. That's going down. Let's wall break in here. Then we can use the Royal Gem on the far right side because everything else is kind of somewhat tanked. So, we can replace the wizards as cleanup. And then we have still 2 baby dragons. Let's use that for that one. And that's the next cool thing. With the baby dragon, with like so many different tools, you have really solid options of getting quick cleanup. So like Archer over there. Okay. Let's use the Flame Flinger and let's open it. And then we can use another baby dragon over there. We still have a freeze, which you can use. Let's use the Royal Gem ability. Let's use the freeze. And this is getting close. This is getting incredible close. But let's see if we can somehow make that work. Minions, everything just in. Queen ability. We cannot really use it for anything. I think we're going to Timefall just in the end. Or do we? Do we? No way. No way. It's going to be a 99. Yeah, we kind of lost a lot of healers in the beginning. Not paying attention to the Coco-Loons, but that's what you should do. Try not to talk at the same time as you're attacking as a pro tip. Otherwise, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Super Witches are not anything which you should underestimate. Even on Town of 14 for Town of 9 to Town of 13. It is pretty much not Clash of Clans, it's Clash of Witches because it's just so broken, to be honest. And even on Town of 14, you see, I mean, it's pretty strong overall. So thank you so much for watching. I hopefully was able to share a little bit of more secrets about this strategy. And the base, not the base link, but the strategy link is as always down below in the description. Thank you so much. I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next video. Until then, see ya and bye bye.